Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at how azcagit handles downtime when updating an image using the GitOps engine. I had a question on the Azure Container Apps Discord perhaps a week ago, where I was asked if we do see zero downtime when doing an image update. And I created just a small issue to make sure that I test it out and measure it to see if we see any specific downtime when doing the upgrades using azcagit. My plan today is to set up a small K6 load test and just start running it on a small container running in Azure Container Apps, see how it performs without doing any updates, and then doing the same thing with an update just to see if we can notice any significant difference in the tests. It was quite a while ago I tested K6, but hopefully it will be quite easy to run it. K6 is a load tester nowadays from Grafana Labs. Right, let's see. I think we can take a look at perhaps a more advanced test just to see what we can do with it. Or perhaps we just run the basic one. Yeah, let's do that. HTTP GET. So let's add a new test file here. Let's call it K6 HTTP get.js. In this case, I've created a Nginx pod that's running in the environment, and we should be able to see that it's up and running, and we perhaps should be able to just run it like this, and let's see what happens. K6, I can't really remember the exact syntax. Let's try this. It ran one test. Right, let's verify that we get an HTTP. Let's see how we can test lifecycle. I can't remember how you ask it to run for a longer time, but perhaps we should do something like this. At least we can verify that we get the status 100 there. I'm going to zoom here as well, make sure that everyone can see what we're doing. Let's try that as well. Perhaps we should do something like this. And let's zoom here as well. So we're seeing that we can run one, and one ran, and the test checks where 100% is status 200. Right, that's great. Now let's see if we can ask it to run for a longer time. Can't remember which one you're using. Test lifecycle. All right, here we go. So we can ask it to use 10 virtual users and run for 30 seconds. Let's say 10 seconds. No ramp up. And we can see that we had 100% that was 100% of the checks went through. That's awesome. Alright, let's take a look at the metrics for the app just to see that we're hitting it. Alright, we can see we did a few requests here. And perhaps we should look at the last 30 minutes. But we actually didn't do just one, but that shouldn't matter. Alright, so now when we have 10 virtual users, we'll run it. Let's try to run it for 2 minutes just to verify that that is still working. So we'll let it run in the background, and while we're doing that we'll prepare to update the version. So when we're updating the version, we're just going from Nginx 1.22 to version 1.23. I haven't tried this, so we'll see what kind of results we get. It seems like the test is running at least, so that's good. My CPU isn't 100% loaded, so that's good as well. And to be honest, I'm not sure we can see the exact version. Sorry for the flashbang. I'm not sure we can see what version we're running. Yeah, we can. Right, so that's awesome. Server 1.22.1. So that means we will be able to verify that the new version is working as expected. So it's 10 seconds left. Let's see how what the results are, if we still have 100% success rate or not. So we had 100% success rate. That's really good. So let's prepare the update. I'll just bump the version of Nginx, bump Nginx version. And let's just prepare everything before we do anything. So I'm going to prepare the trigger, and I will prepare the test. Yeah. So hopefully we will be able to update it within a minute, but I'll start with running the test. I've started the test. I'm pushing the change. I'm running the trigger. And it's live. Let's inspect what version we're getting. It's saying 122 still. 122. 123. All right. So we can see that it has updated. So that's awesome. Let it run for a minute and a half, and we'll see if we still had 100% success rate or not. let's see if we can find any metrics. So we have requests, last 30 minutes. Can we do some kind of splitting? Status code. We have 144, right? Let's see if that 404 is from this test run. So we have 20 seconds left. All right. Oh, that's nice. We had a 100% success rate when running the tests. Well, that was quite nice. Perhaps we should try that once more, just to make sure that we're satisfied with the test. Let's go back to perhaps 1 minute, and let's run 20 virtual users. So I'm preparing the trigger. I'm going down to 122, committing. And let's see here, before we push, we start the test, we push, we run the trigger. And let's look at Nginx. One 23, 123, 22, 22. All right. Let's see how this, if this still succeeds or not. Just a few seconds left. And 100% success rate. That's awesome. Let's just verify that if we do something like this. 10 seconds with one virtual user, that it fails. Just to do a negative test as well, or a failing test. Yeah, we can see that all of them failed when we were expecting 201. That's good. Can we perhaps, I think we succeeded in the test, but I would like to commit this, but perhaps not commit the specific let's see if we can we have environment variables, my env hostname, and we can set it like that. The e-flag does not configure options. This flag just provides variables to the script which the script can use. For example, does not configure the script iterations. All right. Perhaps we should do something like that. Oh. test URI. We'll just do something like this. Oh, that didn't go well. I did a boo-boo. Well, of course I did. Can we do it like that? Yeah, that works better. All right. Let's create a branch for this. And perhaps we should do something like add a make file. K6 HTTP get, and we'll do something like we'll just copy this and we'll use load test URI. Oh, that's wrong. Make K6 HTTP get. Yeah, that's working. That's awesome. So we have a small documentation on how to use it as well. Let's commit that, add a small K6 load test, and push it. We'll go to, let's create a branch. Let's see, measurement. We've verified that we can run a load test using K6 and we'll get the correct, we'll get correct responses during an image update using azcagit. 10 virtual users, 2 minutes, where the update is made during the run. Tested both with and without updating the image. Just to be sure, we ran a negative test to see that our expect works as we expect. Yeah, sure, thank. So we're adding a small test and we'll let it run there. All right, I think this is it for today. It was a short recording just to verify that when doing the updates it works as expected, which it did. So thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.